Hi, all. Welcome to the second episode of Feeling Smart.
Woo!
We're here. Feeling Smart brought to you by the Trivia List. I'm one of your hosts for tonight, Phoebe.
And I'm Phil, and we are so excited to have you all here for our new show celebrating the nerd in all of us. But before we get into trivia, we have a couple housekeeping items that we just want to take care of.
Yes, so this is an interactive experience for all of you watching on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, all those internet things. If you want to join in on the fun, go to this link. Yeah, that one right there. You'll still be able to chat with us and say hi, ask questions if you're on Q&A. So go ahead and hop on to that link to join us and play along. It's qa.thetrivialist.com. Speaking of which, Phil, this is a trivia show. Tell us how trivia works.
Yes. All right. So as a trivia show, here's how the night's going to break down for us, everyone. So there are going to be 4 rounds of trivia, each with a specific theme and 8 questions in each round. The questions will be multiple choice, fill in the blank, or short answers. So be prepared to handle any of those different kinds of question types. We also do have a couple of rules we just want to remind you of, which number 1 is that cheating is terrible and awful and a thing that none of us should absolutely do. So please do not cheat. Don't look up the answers. Takes the fun out of the game for everyone. Rule number 2 is please make sure you are putting your answers into our answer sheet and not into the chat. That's why you want to go to that link that you'll see up there, qa.thetrivialist.com. Once you sign up, you'll be able to input your answers there. It'll be great. It'll be fun. And most importantly, as we said, make sure you submit the answers after you decide which one is the correct answer. There will be a button that says for you to submit. So please do make sure that you fill that out and you hit it so that way you can get the appropriate points for each question. And not only tonight will you all be competing against each other to see which team really is the avatar out there, you all will also be competing against our extra special guest. Tonight, he is the Director of Development for Viacom and CBS Kids and Family, as well as the mind behind the Nickelodeon show Tuned In, and, because he's a multi-hyphenate, the host of the 4Nation Forum, now available on the Avatar: The Last Airbender YouTube channel. Everyone, please welcome to the show our friend and an all-around awesome person, Kyle.
Hello, everyone. What a wonderful intro. My heart is warmed.
Hi, Kyle.
Thank you for having me. This is so exciting to play a little trivia.
Yes, we're super excited to have you here. We are, well, as you can tell, I am a huge fan of Avatar: The Last Airbender.
He came dressed. He came ready.
We did. We had to make sure laundry was done so that we had an outfit for tonight.
I dressed like one of the poor merchants is what I did. So
In character.
Yeah,
Good.
always.
How are you, Kyle?
I'm living. You're coming to you live from my home office right now, which is where I eat lunch and where I entertain this is it. The world is opening up now, but I am still, this screen is my 9 to 5. So it's nice to have some familiar faces on the other end.
For sure.
But yeah, I mean, hanging in there. How are you guys doing? I think this is such a great, fun thing for all of us to get to do, just to play trivia. And I think we all miss bar trivia, but until about a month ago, the idea of sitting in a crowded bar playing trivia was like, oh, I'm going to die. So this is a great alternative.
I know, honestly, at this point, this is how I hang out with my friends, is by inviting them onto the trivia show. So, oh my God, special
cameo. She wasn't invited.
I wasn't invited. I said, can I come over? And he said no. And I came over anyway.
My wife, Emily, for those who don't know, who is just, riding my coattails into trivia stardom. So
I am. I'm actually going to be guest hosting the guest hosted round.
Get out of here.
Insane. So many surprises here at Feeling Smart. It keeps the fun alive. It keeps us all going.
Oh, man. Another missed opportunity with the Moffat. We could add a PH in there.
Yes, we could have PH puns.
We love a pun in this house.
I know you do, Kyle. So I guess we should get started with some trivia.
Yes, I think it is time for us to go ahead and get started for our first round of trivia. So welcome, everyone. As we mentioned, this episode is all about Avatar: The Last Airbender, and of course, The Legend of Korra as well. So let's go ahead and jump right into our first round, which is going to be all about Avatar: The Last Airbender. So you all are going to be served a series of questions about the first iteration in the Avatar franchise. So once again, please do make sure that you have signed up and you're ready to go, because we are going to jump right into our first question of the evening. So here we go. Question number 1 for Avatar: The Last Airbender. What is the Beifong family sigil?
There is no multiple choice on this.
Wow,
So.
that's a tough one out of the gate. Oh, goodness.
We're not playing here. Everyone said they love Avatar, so like, let's make sure y'all know it.
Do you know this, Kyle?
No. Well, I think I do, but now I'm like second guessing everything I thought I knew because the pressure. Wow. All right.
Okay.
I wouldn't even know. I would just put like a capybara because it's cute. I don't know.
A capybara. I kind of love that one. All right. Well, Kyle, do you remember the correct answer to this one?
I said badger.
Okay, so unfortunately, that is not going to be the correct answer. The answer for number 1 is a flying boar, of which only 8% of our audience. Seems like everyone needs to spend a little bit more time loving and respecting the Beifong family there.
I feel bad because the badger moles were like the first earthbenders, right? I hope that wasn't an answer for later, but that's why I said that. So geez. How embarrassing.
All right, well, let's move on to the second question. I have faith that you'll do better for the next one.
Okay.
All right, for question number 2, everyone. What is the name of Avatar Roku's dragon? This one is multiple choice, so hopefully this one will be a bit easier than the struggle that some people face with Toph's family.
And everyone remember to hit submit when you have an answer. Otherwise, it will not be counted. Not that that will help me at all. I'm one of those people that everyone's like, you should watch Avatar. You should watch Avatar. And I'm like, okay, yeah. End of sentence. That's it.
And then you're like, I'm not going to do that, though.
Honestly, though, Phoebe, you would really like it. It is. Here's the thing. I think the show definitely has held up. But if you watch it as if you were like a sophomore in high school, you'll enjoy it more internally. Just, you know.
I love that.
I can get in that mindset. I work in a high school, so like I'll just act like I'm a 15-year-old boy.
There you go. That works. All right. So for question number 2, we had what is the name of Avatar Roku's dragon? And I'm so proud of our audience. 43% of you got it right. His name was Fang. Because what else would you name a dragon, right?
I needed a rebound after that one.
Good. I'm very proud of you, Kyle. Very proud of you.
Thank you.
All right. So let's keep it moving then. On to our third question for this round. This one, I'm praying to all of the gods that everyone understands it. A produce cart of what food item was constantly destroyed as a running gag in the Avatar: The Last Airbender series?
Do we do social on this stream?
Yes. For those who are watching and are curious what social is, back when we were able to be physically in person for trivia, if you knew the answer, you would just scream social. So why not let's take it to the digital space? And if you do know the answer, feel free. You can put social in the chat so we know that you know that we know you know. I don't know who followed that because I barely did myself. Anyway, Kyle, do you remember the answer to this one?
My cabbages!
Yes, exactly. And with 50% of the audience getting it correct, I am so proud and honored of all of you. Some of you said some melons, which, cool. That works.
Yeah, the cabbage of the fruit world.
I was going to say that, Kyle.
I love that. The cabbage of the fruit world. I'm going to use that. All right, moving on to question number 4. This one is near and dear to my heart. What is the name of Sokka and Katara's mother?
Ooh. Ooh.
I'm really obsessed with this chat message from the cycling merman, antisocial, which I guess means not knowing the answer. That's just iconic. Do you remember the mother of Sokka and Katara? Oh.
Yeah, I appreciate that you guys aren't just doing the layup questions. These are deep cuts.
No. I wanted to make sure that if people are going to be here, they know the show. Which reminds me, Kyle, do you remember their mother's name?
Oh, may she rest in peace. This was sweet Kaya.
Sweet Kai, yes, that is correct. And 43% of you all got it, so we love it. The audience is keeping up with our pretty challenging questions here. So we'll keep moving into question number 5, which is, at the end of the episode, Appa's Lost Days, he is captured by what organization? Do you know? The Muffin Man.
The end.
Team Melons. Yeah, feel free to write in the chat too. It keeps it fun, keeps us entertained while we're entertaining and being entertained.
Because we want to know that you're entertained by us entertaining you, so that we know that you know that we know that you know.
I'm asking the chat, who is your least favorite Avatar character? Oh,
all right. So yes, I agree with Moffling. This episode was a formative, heartbreaking viewing experience because the correct answer was the Dai Li, and people were pretty split on this one. So yes, at the end of Appa's Lost Days, he finally does make it to Ba Sing Se, and then he is captured, which is heartbreaking and very, very sad.
Yeah, I got this confused with the episode where Suki and the Kyoshi Warriors find him. Like he gets lost a couple times.
No, so that was part of my trick. That's the same episode.
I've been tricked.
Get tricked. All right, so let's keep it moving then with this round. So we're on to question number 6. We all call him Uncle Iroh, but what was his nickname while serving in the Fire Nation's military? So you'll get half a point for each one of these that you fill in. So do try to see if you can get both of them for that full point. If not, we're going a little halfsies here.
I love this one. Maybe the best character in the show.
I firmly will support and wholeheartedly agree with it. That man is a legend, an icon. He is the moment. We're hearing from Oh Gosh Tosh. Clearly, I have not seen this show since it aired. It's okay, boo. Get you that Paramount Plus subscription. I hear they're quite affordable, right, Kyle? And you can watch every episode ever.
Well, I'm not shilling Paramount Plus, but it's a good service. It's got a lot of hits on it.
I had some good people work on it.
Yeah, I hear they're nice.
All right. So we call him Uncle Iroh, but what was his nickname while serving the Fire Nation's military? He was, y'all?
The Dragon of the West.
Yes, that is correct. And it looks like a couple of people did struggle with that one, only 21% getting both of the answers correct. So he was the Dragon of the West while in the Fire Nation's military.
He wasn't Maiden of the Mist?
I know if he wasn't the Lady in the Water either. So
that was the title in the first draft, and then they refined it over time.
No, it's one of those things. It's one of those magical moments. All right, so let's keep it moving. So we got on to question 7 for our last Airbender round. This one will be a bit of a doozy for everyone. And yes, there is a correct order. We did confirm there is a correct order to this. What is the correct order of the Avatar cycle?
Oh, what a great question.
This one, I was honestly surprised when I learned the answer to this one because I had to go through and see how many I could name to figure it all out.
I think that's it.
Oh gosh, Tosh, if you have all the seasons, I love that. Oh, they're on a hard drive somewhere. Rewatch it. It's endless viewing, endless fun. Okay, so Kyle, do you remember the correct order of the Avatar cycle?
I didn't, but after puzzling it through, I said C, water, earth, fire, air.
Oh man, no.
Oh, come on.
No. All right, so this one definitely tripped up a couple of people. So 14% of you out there knew it. So the correct order of the Avatar cycle is fire, air, water, then earth. Yes.
Wow. Yeah. I was trying to hear the intro in my head, like the opening title credits, and I couldn't get there.
So yes, that's what I always thought the opening credits were the correct order as well, but they were not. They were just, I guess, what sounded best in the script writing world.
Yeah.
All right, so let's move on. Now we're on our last question for our Avatar: The Last Airbender round. Who was not a voice actor for Avatar: The Last Airbender? The show has had some awesome guests come in and do voices, but who was not one of them?
Oh, this is like textbook trivia knowledge right here. This is great.
I'm like really hoping, that there's someone out there who is much like myself and will be like, I know that person's voice. I know that voice.
Yeah. Oh man. I think I got this one, but I don't know. I don't want to come in with too much confidence.
Well, hard to guess.
Yeah.
All right, Kyle, do you want to tell us who you thought it was?
I guessed Cree Summers because she was the voice of Susie Carmichael in Rugrats.
Yes, that is absolutely correct. So Cree Summers of this amazing list of actors was the only one who was not on Avatar: The Last Airbender. Mark Hamill, as you all know, does a lot of voice acting. But Tinashe, yes, the R&B singer Tinashe was a guest on the show, as well as George Takei. So
Mark Hamill playing Fire Lord Ozai, so a pretty epic character to have like 4 episodes.
Yes, exactly. All right. Well, that actually brings us now to the end of our first round of trivia. So let's pop over and let's take a quick look and see how the rankings are doing right now. All right. So looking at how everyone is coming along for tonight. So currently sitting in 3rd place, each with 4 points, we have Maybe She's Born With It and Piper Fluff. In second, and then we have tied both with 5 points for 1st place. We have Team AJ and Kamala's Chucks. So people are doing pretty well so far, and we're feeling good about how round 1 is going.
Yes.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, we know that there's a couple folks still moving along, but that's okay because we are coming up on an opportunity for you all to earn some bonus points with one of our first mini games of the evening. Okay. So some of you may have heard that our darling, precious, lovely co-host Phoebe has never seen Avatar, any of it. But we also don't know for sure if she's seen the other version of Avatar as well. So we are going to do a mini game that will be an opportunity for all of you to potentially get some bonus points based off of how well Phoebe can do. So the way that this game is going to work is that Phoebe is going to be given a list of words from either Avatar or Avatar, and she has a handy dandy, gorgeous little moment there that she's going to share with us. We love.
Is it Avatar or is it Avatar?
Oh my God, that's so good.
Yes. All right. And so what's going to happen now is every time Phoebe is able to get an answer correct, that's going to be bonus points for everyone playing tonight. So let's see how Phoebe is going to do. So Phoebe, are you ready to play Avatar versus Avatar?
Hold on, let me take a drink.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm ready.
All right. So let me make sure this is all good to go. All right. So Phoebe, here you go. This will be your first word. Nice and easy. This word, Avatar or Avatar?
It is Avatar.
Yeah.
Nice.
Correct. So that is 1. Phoebe has 1 point so far. All right. Number 2.
I think it's Avatar.
Okay. I feel like maybe I made these too easy. The fact that you've already gotten 2 of them. This is not how I was expecting this.
Yeah, we just started.
We just started.
All right. Number 3.
Oh man. I'm just gonna guess Avatar.
Yes.
Wow. 3 for 3 on coin tosses.
I definitely feel like I could have made this a bit harder. All right, let's go. Number 4.
Oh no. I've never heard of that, so I'm gonna say Avatar.
Yes.
It is? Yes.
Oh no. All right. All right, then we move on to our next one.
Oh no, I don't know what that is. I should have made it where I could like put my hand in it and then just switch it.
Oh, that would have been so good.
I'll just say Avatar.
Yes.
All right. All right.
Oh wow. Okay. All right. I feel like this one might trip you up a little bit.
Okay. Avatar?
Yes.
Wow. I don't remember what that is in the Avatar, the James Cameron Avatar.
So this is the last name of the villain Marine officer.
Oh,
Oh.
Yes.
all right.
All right. So we got another one here.
That seems like an avatar.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So this was like the big scary monster thing that they went up against. The one that he ends up like you wouldn't know. It's fine. It's fine. We'll just keep going. All right. I think this might be the last one because I've thoroughly embarrassed myself how I thought this round would go and what would challenge you in your guessing abilities. So this was a fail. But anyway, our next one is.
That's got to be Avatar, right?
No, that was not.
Finally.
No, so that one is from The Last Airbender.
Oh. Okay, I almost had a perfect round. I'm so sorry, Team Phoebe.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. That is. I am beyond shocked and wildly impressed with you right now, Phoebe, because you were able to get how many was that? I guess 7 out of the 8 ones that we had planned for you. So clearly, you do know Avatar versus Avatar better than you thought.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's the odds of 7 correct coin flips in a row? That's something. If anyone knows math in the chat, please let us know.
Yes. Anyone who is good at math, please let us know what the odds of something like that would be. And so
don't,
yes,
don't worry. Team Phil and Team Kyle, you get points with the next mini game or the potential for points.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. So everyone who did sign up with Team Phoebe, y'all came in clutch with this one with a score of 7 out of 8. So the scores will be reflected and updated shortly. So just give us a moment to take care of all of that. Your scores will start to be reflected. But while we do that, I think since you are the master of Avatar now, Phoebe, I guess you're going to go ahead and lead us through our next round here.
Yes, as the first airbender. I don't know. Round 2 is The Legend of Korra, which I also don't know and only recently found out is an offshoot of The Last Airbender. So here we go. I do think that Team Phil and Team Kyle do get a point, right? Because I didn't get that one.
Yes.
Okay. Great. All right. So round 2, question 1. Korra's animal companion is what kind of animal? I'll give you a hint. It is not a capybara. I don't know what these are. Is it a flying bison, a polar bear dog, a golden retriever bear, or fire ferret? They all sound super adorable. But Korra's animal companion is what kind of animal?
That is one of the best things about the Avatar world is that all the animals are fusions of Earth animals. You know, and not intentionally. It's on an alternate plane of reality, but like it's animals you're familiar with, but just fused together. There are lion turtles and all these wild things. It's just very inventive.
I completely agree. It's super fun. It's just like we escape into it. We love escapism.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, we do. We love polar bear dogs, apparently, because that is what Korra's animal companion is. Kyle, did you know that?
I did know that.
Okay.
Abu.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah.
No.
Naga.
I know Appa is the flying bison. That is.
I'm done with confidence for the evening, by the way. I'm going to say things very timidly for the rest of the time.
I love it, though. I love it.
All right, let's go to number 2. How many years have passed between The Last Airbender and The Legend of Korra? How many years? Is it 60, 80, 70, 50? Or 50, 60, 70, 80?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Or is it 1 million years? No, I'm kidding.
$1.
Exactly. You get 1 human doll hair.
$1 hair. We got 3 seconds. Make sure you smash that submit button. All right. It is 70 years in the 2 series.
You knew that one, Kyle?
Yes, but I was sweating it the whole time because, man, I did not know.
2 for 2. All right. Let's go to number 3. How did Amon take Amon?
Yes.
Yes.
Come on.
I am bad at the pronunciations. How did Amon take away people's bending?
This
This
is
isn't,
yeah.
this isn't the same bending as bend and snap, right?
No, it might be because a couple people did struggle for a little bit for a
That's
while.
in the Paramount Plus exclusive cut, actually. Everyone sign up. Yeah.
It's a deleted scene, actually.
Right, yeah.
Like, you have to wait till the credits are over and then it like pops up.
Yeah, Amon switched the bending with the snapping, and then
That's it.
we lived
That's it.
happily ever after.
The last snap bender, yes.
Well, it is blood bending. Oh, 7% got that correct. That is more percent than I would have gotten. So good job.
Yeah, I'm a little shocked. I guess people the Legend of Korra knowledge is where I think we're probably gonna stump a couple of people. Y'all need to watch the second series. All right.
Yeah, it's okay. We only got 5 more of these. On number 4, metal benders cannot bend what type of metal? Well, why are they metal benders then? I don't get it. Like, go all the way or not at all. Ooh. And it's fill in the blank.
Yeah.
We like to make things a little challenging here, you know? The multiple choice ones, I feel like people are like love those because it's like cool and it's to narrow it down. But every once in a while, it's just like, what do you know?
Oh yeah, this is this is calling out the people who are just guessing, lucky guesses. I mean, Phoebe got 7 in a row in the mini, so
I'm still shook by this. I don't know what this is to do that, but it's fine. Fine.
I'm a great guesser.
Damn it.
Oh, okay. I was
Dang
like,
it.
oh,
Family stream.
platinum is the correct answer. Platinum, as we say in Thailand. There's a whole mall in Bangkok that's called Platinum, not Platinum. But 14% got that right.
Right.
All right, not bad, folks.
That's on the board. Okay. Number 5. Asami is the heiress and eventual CEO of what company? What company
Oh.
is Asami the heiress and eventual CEO of?
Yes. Also, shout out to anyone in the chat who's also Team Korrasami, much like myself. We know the truth. We see the light.
I mean, it's canon at this point. It is worth celebrating.
Okay.
All right. Ooh, there's 2 Satos. But it's neither. It's Future Industries.
Oh.
We got
I'm getting bushwhacked over here.
Wait, you didn't get that one correct?
I thought it was Sato Industries. I mean, I knew. Oh, okay.
We're being told that one was a little mean. You can please direct all hate towards my DMs. I'm so sorry. I like to, well, what is it? Bait and switch. A little bait and switch moment.
Mm-hmm. All right, number 6. Tenzin is voiced by what well-known Oscar-winning actor? The hint is his film and TV characters tend to have some epic facial hair.
You're not wrong.
Right? I mostly picture him with the stash, but then it turns out he doesn't really have that in real life.
One of the best sort of like, oh, really? Like moments when you learn who this person is. I love this fact that this person is in the show.
Right? Definitely. It's very much like when we had the question with The Last Airbender and you kind of like learn who some of those other characters were voiced by. You're just like, wait, what? It's insane.
And especially when, like, I'll wait until answers are locked, but like, especially when you think about Tenzin saying some of the lines the actor has said in other films and commercials.
That is very true.
Kyle, no, it's okay. I'll let you do the reveal. Who is it?
Well, I will not say with confidence, but I will say somewhat assured that it is J.K. Simmons of We Are Farmers commercials. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-bum. And he's also Tenzin.
Did you have enough buttums in there?
I think. I don't know.
I think this is an amazing response that we got. Guy in Little Miss Sunshine, an insurance commercial, first can't remember his name, but can first have points, please.
This was an unhappy smiley face.
Oh, this was
the peanut gallery behind me here. Yeah.
I'm like, can I?
Well, that was wonderful. Also, fun fact for everyone: J.K. Simmons, I believe he got his Whiplash Oscar while Legend of Korra was airing.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, right?
You're not wrong. It's not Jason Momoa. I don't know how he has epic facial hair. But anyways, let's go to number 7. How old was Korra when she unlocked her avatar abilities? Did she have to bend or snap to get them? I don't know how this world works.
Oh, there is a dog outside that's activating its avatar abilities right now.
Man, that's a tough question. I mean,
what do you think it is, Kyle?
I mean, I know the scene in my head. I'm the avatar. Like, I think 4 is how old she was, but I don't know.
You're right. She was 4. She was
Thank goodness.
4. What were you doing when you were 4?
Trying to figure out my Pokemon games, I'm sure.
Kyle, we have a request before we go on to the next section. The next question that they want you to just do the scene.
All right, hang on. Let me get into character. All right. I am the avatar. I'm the avatar. Yeah. Thank you.
That was amazing. That was quite the moment. We'll definitely save that and put that for everyone soon.
Someone GIF it for me. Yeah.
Sound, yes. Please send that around, that MP4. All right, number 8. Name Korra's twin cousins. You have to name both of them, or one, half a point each. Who are these twin cousins?
Oh.
This is another group of characters with well-known voice actors.
I had no idea Tinashe was like in this realm.
I know. Where is Tinashe not at? Shout out to our friend Liam. If Liam's in the chat tonight, your girl's been on Avatar.
I know one of the I don't know the other actor.
I know. I only know one of them too. I shouldn't have said a pair, but one of them is very well known. Yes.
Okay. It's not Ali and AJ, is it?
I wish it was Ali and AJ.
That'd be amazing.
Oh my God. Could you imagine just busting out into potential breakup song mid-bending? Just like legendary.
The new uncensored version, please.
Yes.
Voiced by Casey and JoJo.
Salt and Peppa. No?
I like that.
Oh, wait, who are they? Eska and Desna?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who are they? Like, who are the voice actors?
Oh, so the voice of Eska, which is the female twin, is April Ludgate. LOL. Aubrey.
Close enough.
April Ludgate, aka Aubrey Plaza, does that voice, which I did not register the first time that I watched it. I just thought, I was like, oh my God, that sounds so much like April. Congrats.
And we don't know Desna?
I don't remember it off the top of my head. Wow, we got some really fun answers before we just move on real quick, including I hated that entire story arc in IDK, but they were horrible.
And honestly.
Okay, I don't disagree though. I thought it was a weird season 2 of Korra was like strange to me.
Sophomore slump. It's okay.
That's it.
That was it. All right.
Let's see if we have a sophomore slump in our rankings. There's a lot of places. All right, 7th place, 7.5. It's Team AJ. Why am I in 6th place with 9 points? Well, there I am. 5th place, 10 points is Team Name. Yeah. 3rd place with 11 points each is Dr. Fauci and Feeling It. The last place, Airbender. 2nd place, 14 points. It's Piper Fluff. Oh, dogs in our chat. Awesome. And 1st place with 16 points. Maybe she's born with it.
Yes, I love that. Oh my God, that's so fun. All right, so now we are at the point of the show where we're just going to take a second and we're going to talk to our wonderful guest of the evening, Kyle, and we're going to learn a little bit more about all the amazing things that he's doing over at Viacom, including the first thing we want to know about. Kyle, can you tell all of the Avatar fans playing along and watching at home a little bit about the Four Nation Forum?
Yes, the Four Nations Forum is a fan-driven discussion show where we just geek out about Avatar and Korra and talk about conspiracy theories, our favorite characters, our least favorite characters, overrateds, and we basically just talk about everything that fans are doing in comment sections on Reddits and YouTube videos across the internet, and we just bring it to life and give it a voice. And it's been really fun seeing the reaction to the show and watching fans like just really like go at it in the comments. No spoilers here, but Phil graced us with his presence on an episode and really made a splash. And you can just read that comment section because it is feisty. It's a digital series on the Avatar YouTube channel. I encourage anyone who's a fan to go watch it. They are long, lengthy discussions, and they're really interesting. And honestly, we spent a lot of time casting for this show. And we put out this casting call. Hey, if you're an Avatar fan and you want to talk about it for Nickelodeon, apply here. And we put it up on a Friday. And by Monday, we had over 5,000 video submissions and auditions. So that response was just wild. And like, just sort of reaffirmed our, belief that this fandom, even though the show's over 10 years old now, is still rabid and ready to keep talking about this. And so, the conversation is really thoughtful. These people know the show like the back of their hand, honestly, better than I do. And I serve as your humble moderator in the show, and I'm just sort of acting like I know this trivia thing. If anyone finds out about this, I'm going to lose my job. But like that is where I am in this show. But yeah, it's just been a real joy to sort of get it up on its feet and watch people react.
That's awesome. That sounds amazing. And so how many episodes have there been so far?
So we've had 3 published so far, with big hopes of doing more soon over the summer. We were sort of, there is, not to get too inside baseball, but they are launching an Avatar podcast that's called Braving the Elements, hosted by Jana Varney, who voiced Korra, and Dante Bosco, who voiced Zuko. Yes. So right now we're playing nice with our fellow discussion group. So I hope that we can be the video component to their audio discussion. But hopefully more episodes this summer. And if you're a fan in the chat, let me know, because we're still casting for more episodes.
Yes. So we'll definitely have to make sure that, if any of you out there are Avatar fans, you can go out there and figure out what you got to do to be a part of the Four Nation Forum. But we also know that you have done another show aside from the Four Nations Forum from Nickelodeon called Tuned In, which is so cool. Do you want to tell us about your other series there?
I would love to. Thank you. Tuned In is I will tell you this. It is a game show on Nickelodeon that is all about kids' knowledge of cartoons. And we made the entire thing during, peak COVID. I know that the world's sort of opening up and we're all feeling better. Our vaccines rolling out. Everyone's sort of losing their masks slowly. But this show was made from where I'm sitting right now. And it was a labor of love, and it was a big beast to get up on its feet. But the show is like Jeopardy for Nick cartoons. And if you get the answer wrong, you get slimed. And like every question, Jeopardy has maybe like 50 questions a game. So do we. And if you get it wrong or you don't answer, you get slimed. We're talking about like 500 gallons of slime per episode, and it is phenomenal. So
that's amazing.
If you enjoy watching kids just get like pelted with slime nonstop, this is your show. It is hosted by a robot named Nikki, who is the all-powerful, all-knowing supercomputer who knows everything about Nickelodeon, and he puts the kids through the ringer with all these different types of questions and categories. We are, the show had 18 episodes, and we're right now sort of gearing up for season 2. And it's super fun. The one complaint I will get from, I assume most people on this stream tonight, is that there are not enough 90s shows represented. But I got to tell you guys, most of the kids who are contestants on the show were born in 2010. And that was a wake-up call.
No.
I think I need to walk away. I need some air.
Yeah, that's just a fact you get to live with now, is that the kids who are competing on the game shows that we associate with our childhood were born 10 years ago, because they're 10. And it's a lot to handle.
Okay.
But it's a great show. Please check it out. It's on YouTube. It's on Paramount Plus. Another plug. I'm not even getting paid for that. That's great.
I love that. Well, Kyle, we also would just love to know a little bit about, the what is it like being a part of a network and a group of people like Nickelodeon and the Viacom family? Because, if you ask me, I imagine there are probably orange things everywhere, slime dispensers instead of coffee machines. Just like, what's one of your favorite parts of being part of the Viacom/Nickelodeon family?
Yeah, I mean that is a hard thing to choose. I think, to speak about the office that we work out of back in the day, we had just these artifacts from Nickelodeon history and lore just everywhere. It's almost like a living museum on the floors. We have dresses worn at KCAs by famous people. Katy Perry's dress that she got slimed in her big first KCA is like in a box up on one of our floors. We have a wood carving out of a huge redwood tree that is of handsome Squidward doing that like dance.
Yeah.
It is. If you are a Nickelodeon fan at all, you walk the halls of this office and it is just, you are just blown away. But just, aside from that, the actual work of it is just so fulfilling to know that you're making the stuff that kids will consume and hopefully makes them the person you want them to be, or a better person. Hopefully, I think that I don't know, what I loved about Nickelodeon was that these shows didn't pull any punches. Hey Arnold did an episode about Pigeon Man, which was this big allegory about suicide. But you get that later, but as a kid, you really take those lessons to heart. And I feel like we just have especially at a time when it is very important to be presenting the right messages in the world to create more peace and harmony and acceptance and equity. It is a great seat to be in right now. To have, actionable change with real kids. And it's just, the work is very rewarding. And honestly, I had a whole meeting today that was just talking about how do we want to change the slime for Tuned In season 2. So there's some fun with it.
I love that. That sounds so amazing and just an awesome experience and fun. And I think if I remember correctly, Kyle, you brought some Nickelodeon questions of your own for our audience.
I did. After hearing those first 2 rounds, I might have gone a little too light on you guys. I could have probably gone harder, but I think we'll be okay.
All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and move into our 3rd round, which is our special guest round, which will be led by Kyle. So everyone, we hope that inner 90s kid in you is still there and you can tap into it, because it's time for a little Nickelodeon trivia.
All right. Avatar: The Last Airbender features a world with 4 elemental nations. Which of these is not one of those nations? Metal Nation, Earth Nation, Air Nation, Fire Nation.
And then I wish we could get some Tuned In style Jeopardy music going on here. I feel like
I know.
Can we deliver slime to everyone watching at home and just kind of be like, you're gonna get blasted?
A couple years ago, I had the opportunity to get slimed for a pilot we were shooting, and we needed a guinea pig host. And I was first hand up, and I was like, yes, please. And I can confirm that it takes a couple showers to get all the way off.
Oh, wait. Oh, wow. Okay. Note to self. Maybe I don't.
I'll ask later. I was going to ask what it's made out
of. Well, I'll say quick. The answer to question number 1 is Metal Nation. Metal Nation is not one of the 4 nations, which honestly, if you've had a pulse during this whole stream, you know that by now. But there's your freebie.
I got it.
Strangely enough, and I don't know all the active ingredients in personal lubricants, but slime is effectively green lube. So just, you all know that now. It is food safe. You could totally eat it. You could totally get it wherever and it wouldn't hurt you. But it is green lube to the point where if you ever see someone get slimed on TV, pay attention to any shots after that. The rules are if you get slimed, you can't move after that because it's so slippery, everyone always falls. So if someone gets slimed, they stay still. They're told, stay still and take it, which is a great trick to make sure someone just gets all the slime.
I love that. That's amazing. We love this insider baseball we're getting right now.
Yeah.
So green lube for all your kinky adventures.
Let's move on to the next question.
All right. Wait, I'm not advancing that, right? Okay. All right. The iconic show Blue's Clues was revamped in 2019 as Blue's Clues and You. Who is the host of Blue's Clues and You?
This is speaking to me on a deep level.
Also, it's a great reboot for those who haven't seen it. I mean, I know we're all sort of aged out by now, but it is a fun time. It is sort of kept up with technology. There are phones in a good way, like apps that are cute. It's fun. It's great.
Oh, I love that. And Blue is she's just still the queen.
Yeah.
Yes, come on. What is it?
That's it. You've got the job.
So excited. Can't wait for my Nickelodeon.
We're gonna have a lot of sound clips from this episode.
It's tons of noises, honestly. All right, Kyle, what's the answer to this question?
The correct answer is Josh. Josh De La Cruz is our new Steve and/or Joe. He is our new host of Blue's Clues and You. He is a wonderful guy. He actually played Aladdin on Broadway, for those looking for fun facts.
Whoa.
Mega talented, super charismatic. Josh.
We love that. Josh. Just Josh. One word only. All right, let's go on to question 3.
Question 3. What was the name of the high school in the show Victorious?
Oh, this is...
We got PS 118, Bellevue High School, Swellview High School, Hollywood Arts High School.
All I can say about this question is Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande. Just...
It's wild to go back and watch her on this and Sam and Cat. It's just...
Right? And then to also turn on Spotify and just hear her everywhere. You're just like, what?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right. The correct answer to question 3 was Hollywood Arts High School. Hollywood Arts High School. The premise of Victorious being that all these super gifted, talented arts kids come to one school to be amazing together. But the other ones were all other Nickelodeon schools that I thought was a great red herring. But now I'm realizing this is still kind of easy. Whatever.
Well, only 29% of the audience got that right. And another 29% went with Swellview High School. What is Swellview from?
Swellview is the fictional town in the show Henry Danger. That is about a boy who becomes a superhero, or a sidekick. And there's a spinoff called Danger Force, which is about 4 kids who become superheroes. It's great. It's actually a fun little show. It's one of the new shows, so it's kind of not our demo now, but it's a good time.
Awesome. I love that. All right. Well, let's keep it moving. Then number 4.
All right. Question 4. Which of these was not a team on Legends of the Hidden Temple? Not a team on Legends of the Hidden Temple. Blue Barracudas, Silver Snakes, Pink Piranhas, Orange Iguanas.
I wanted nothing more as a child than to be on this show. It was my whole life purpose.
Same.
Well, you can do it now, right?
Me? I'm a grown up. No.
Well, isn't there a show that got rebooted, or they're looking for adult? I don't know. Was it this one? I am not up to date.
You're right. The CW is bringing back some version of Legends of the Hidden Temple as a adult skewing show. I will say that Nickelodeon's not really involved in it, other than I think a name above it because it was already.
Okay.
But so I don't have a lot of scoop for you there. Sorry.
I'm also being told that I need to start watching the show called The Floor is Lava, and I can get on that. It sounds great. I will start my training tomorrow. Let's do it.
Oh, Phil, it's a fantastic show. The fact that Nickelodeon didn't do that first keeps me up at night. It's such a good show.
Oh my gosh.
Well, the correct answer to question 4 was Pink Piranhas, which was not one of the teams on Legend of the Hidden Temple. 43% got that right. So I feel like that's pretty good.
Yeah. I'm very proud of our audience. They remember those teams because I'm sure many of them, like myself, wanted nothing more than to take on that temple guardian. I wanted him to catch my hand so badly.
The golden monkey puzzle at the end, the kids would always flip it around.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's only 3 pieces.
Yeah. Found myself cursing at children watching the show now.
All right, we got question 5 up.
All right, question 5. In what year did SpongeBob SquarePants premiere? You know it wasn't going to be a Nickelodeon trivia round without a SpongeBob question. What year did SpongeBob SquarePants premiere?
I'm really excited to see what the answers in the chat will be for this one. Yeah, she's that girl.
She's not young. Yeah.
She's got some years. She's looking good. That sponge is looking good.
That's the truth. Yeah. SpongeBob has evolved a lot in its history.
It honestly has. I have seen some of the old episodes from when it first aired a year or 2 ago. I was like, I'm going to watch every episode of SpongeBob. But then I went back to the beginning and I was like, this is a very different show.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, the correct answer to question number 5 was 1999. 1999.
That's insane.
So
right?
she can drink.
SpongeBob can drink.
I get a drink. That's also another weird nuance of Nickelodeon is that SpongeBob's age is always meant to be unknown and ambiguous. So there's a shot where he has a driver's license and people have tried to dissect his age, but like the company line is like SpongeBob is ageless. He doesn't have an age, you know, and so that's SpongeBob will never be dated in that way.
I love that. I love that. Let him be forever young, just like his personality.
That's it.
We love baby SpongeBob. All right, question 6.
Question 6, what new game show premiered on Nickelodeon in 2021 that tests kids on all of their cartoon knowledge? Well, what a convenient question for me to read. Your choices are Group Chat, Clue Crew, Pop Quiz, or Tuned In. Once again, that was Group Chat, Clue Crew, Pop Quiz, or Tuned In.
I wonder what it could be. I almost just like, all right, well, the timer is up if you just want to reveal and remind.
Yeah, the answer is Tuned In, guys. Everyone, please watch Tuned In.
Wow. No, I gotta say, I forgot that was a question, and we were just talking about. But you know what? Make sure you're watching at home. That's what we're doing. The test. You're actually watching.
The freebies if you're paying attention. Yeah.
Hopefully, we secured you season 2.
Thank you. I hope so too.
All right, 7.
Question 7. Doug Funny had a superhero alter ego named what? Captain Man, Repair Man, Quail Man, the Crimson Chin. Doug Funny had a superhero alter ego. Now, Doug is one of the OG Nickelodeon shows.
Yes.
I mean, it's early days. Yeah.
Patty Mayonnaise will forever be an icon. Skeeter. What was
Roger?
the song?
Pork Chop.
Killer Tofu, the beat. That's what it was.
Yes.
Oh.
All right. The correct answer to question 7 is Quail Man, which seems to have been pretty overwhelmingly known. Quail Man, Doug Funny's alter ego. A little belt around the head, love beats. What a weird show.
just peak like 90s cartoon where it's just like everything's a little off here, but it's okay.
Yeah.
All right. And our last question of our Nickelodeon trivia round.
All right. On the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, what color is Donatello's bandana? Orange, red, blue, or purple? It's not enough to know the names of the turtles. You got to know what their color bandanas were.
Oof.
This is a good one. This is like because I definitely have a person where it's like, I know their weapons and I know their names. But I'm like, oh, right. They were also color coordinated.
There's a cool thing at Nick where the one of our heads of social who runs a lot of the social accounts, he is a massive Ninja Turtles fan. He is a collector. He calls it the sewer den. They did a documentary about him. He owns all of this collector memorabilia and he runs the Turtles account. He goes by the name J.Z, but he is an incredible guy, but he is the biggest Turtles fan in the world and he gets to run the account for the Turtles. He's just living his best life as a turtle nerd.
Dream job is all I have to say to that. All right, so the timer is up on this one.
The question number 8, the answer is purple. 50% of people knew that one. Donnie's purple bandana. And then we of course have orange, red, and blue for the other 3 turtles, but most of you got it. That's great.
That is awesome. All right, so that takes us to the end of our 3rd round. So Kyle, why don't you tell us how our rankings are looking right now?
All right. So representing Team Phoebe in first place is Maybe She's Born With It with 23 points.
Born with it, literally.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
In a close but far second is Piper.Fluff on Team Phoebe with 18 points. And a very close third is Feeling It, the last placed Bender, who is not living up to the name, in third place with 17 points. And then Team Name, which is really clever, is in 4th place with 15 points. But Team Phoebe dominating tonight with the top 4 slots after 3 rounds.
It's okay, y'all. It's your turn with this mini game. Yes, it is time for Kyle and Phil.
All right.
So let's figure out what we're doing here.
Yes. Phil, if you want to bring that up. Mini game 2 is Find My Friends. So it's, as it says here, Kyle and Phil are going to go head to head and try to guess the Nickelodeon show based on the locations of supporting characters. keep in mind, not only did I never watch Avatar or I was going to say Legend of Korra, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I already forgot. I never had cable growing up, so I haven't seen any of these shows.
Hmm.
So I don't know if these characters are supporting mains. I don't know. I did the best I could with the wiki page. So
You love a wiki. You love a wiki.
I don't know how. Do we want you to raise your hands first if you know who it is, and then we'll give the point to y'all, or kind of tally up from there?
Yeah, I think we can do that.
Okay, so or I guess we're live enough that you can like shout it out.
Yeah, we're live enough.
Okay. So we're gonna start off easy with number 1. Phil, if you want to, Patty Mayonnaise and Skeeter Valentine.
Oh,
Doug.
that's Doug. It's Doug. That's Doug.
It's Doug, yeah, in Bluffington, VA. That was where we last saw Patty and Skeeter. Let's try number 2. Ed and Bev Bighead in O-Town.
Oh my God!
Rocco's Modern Life.
Rocco's Modern Life.
Yes. All right. So I guess you both got this one.
Yeah.
How's the next one?
Oh gosh.
Lila Sawyer and Ruth McDougal in Hillwood.
Lila Sawyer and Ruth McDougal in
Hillwood?
Name that show. Find my friends.
Hillwood. Lila Sawyer and
Oh,
Ruth
I gotta tap out for this one. Sorry, Team Phil. I don't know her. I'm
I-
sorry to this man. He could be walking past me on the street.
My guess is Danny Phantom.
I didn't know that was a show, but no. It is Hey Arnold.
Oh, it's Hey Arnold. Oh, that's one of my faves.
Apparently not.
I guess not.
I did not. Who is Lila and Ruth?
I think Ruth was a crush of Arnold's or something.
Oh, she was.
I don't
Which
know.
one was Lila?
Yeah, I don't remember Lila.
All right, well that's fine.
These are like friends of friends.
Oh, got it. Okay.
I support that. I fully support that part.
All right. How about Winston T. Oddfellow and Randolph Grant in Nearburg?
Oh my God, the one and only Alone in the World is a little cat dog.
Winslow.
Okay.
Okay,
Team
nice.
Phil.
You got that
So,
one.
I think we've got 3 points for Phil, 2 points for Team Kyle right now.
Yes.
I'm like keeping them on my hands. Okay.
I just want to shout out real quick that oh gosh, Josh said, "Who are these characters?" That's how I'm feeling too. But we're hoping and praying.
I'm in the building and scratching my head right now.
All right. How about this one? Dodie, Macy, and Courtney in Sheltered Shrubs, Connecticut.
This is As Told by Ginger.
Yes, it is, Phil.
Oh, wow.
I'm a little seal girl living in the real world.
Sure you are, Phil. Yeah. So
Yes.
got
Wait,
4
I hope
points.
I'm not the only one who remembers that.
That's amazing. Yeah.
I'm a little seal girl. Okay, anyway, it's fine. Let me calm down. Calm down.
No, please. All right. This one should be kind of easy. Gur and Top.
Invader Zim.
Okay. So that is 5-3. All right. Next one. Chloe Carmichael and Chester McBadbat in Dimsdale, California. What show is this?
Dimsdale.
Wait, is that? Oh, this is
Rugrats.
No, this is the Fairly Odd Parents.
Yes, Phil. Yes, it is.
Yes.
I saw Carmichael and I thought, was that Susie's mom? I don't know. I got to go for it.
Carmichael is what threw me off as well. And I was like, Chester McBadbat. I was like, why does that name ring so many bells? He was the friend with like the braces, right? Or was that the guy who sung all the time? My shiny teeth, that sparkle.
Oh, I know my shiny teeth. What was his name? Chip Skylark. Yeah.
Oh, that was Chip Skylark. Oh, yes. Yeah, that was a moment. That was a good moment. Okay, sorry.
It's okay. All right, next one. Libby Fulfax and Betty Quinlan in Retroville, Texas. Retroville, Texas. Where can we find these friends?
Can I phone them and ask them where they live?
Phil, if you were trying to be nice and give me a chance, just go for the kill because I don't think I know this one.
No, this one is way out of my league. Oh, look, so wait, someone in the chat knows this one. I don't. Person in the chat. Hi, Simjack. Who is this one? I don't know this one.
Yeah,
we will. Points if Simjack knows it.
Or we'll give it to who's Simjack. That's Piper Fluff, right?
Yes.
Well, actually, since that's not Kyle or Phil, we can't give that point. But you can say it in the chat if you'd like.
Metroville, Texas. Is it Jimmy Neutron?
Yes, it is.
Oh my God. No.
Wow, that was honestly a dart throw. I really like.
And you hit the bullseye right there.
The last names, like Libby and Betty, I like, okay, but the last names throw me off entirely. Okay.
I am so, no, I have nothing to say. I did not do that at all. Wow. Okay. All right.
Got a blast.
Got a blast.
Got a few more, I think.
All right.
Robin Russo and Kelly Phillips from Paradise Valley, California.
Oh boy. Now you're getting characters Phil does not know.
Oh, Phil has it somewhere in the realms of his brain.
Robin and Kelly.
Robin Russo and Kelly Phillips.
For our audience, we're currently at 6 for Phil and 4 for Kyle.
Oh my God! Wait, no, I do know. Wait, oh, I can't. Is this Drake and Josh?
No.
Oh, damn it!
I guess I'm gonna guess iCarly.
It is The Secret World of Alex Mack.
Wow, that's
too deep of a cut.
That is a deep. That was the girl who could turn into like aluminum, right?
Yeah.
And she would slide under doors.
It didn't take much to entertain us back then.
No, just have a girl turn into a puddle and you're suddenly
right.
Like, oh wow, that was deep in my mind. Yeah, that's a major throwback.
Who's there? I think we've got one more.
All right, let's see what we got.
All right. Clyde McBride and Bobby Santiago from Royal Woods, Michigan.
The Loud House.
Yes, it is The Loud House.
Oh, wow. Wait, which one is that? Is that one of those newer ones for the
Loud House is a new cartoon, and it's about a boy who has 10 sisters. They all live in a house. It's actually a great little cartoon, but it is of the new generation of Nicktoons.
Okay, great. I did not do that. I did not know that.
Yeah, that was like a 2016 and ongoing show. Yes, 6'5", Phil and Kyle. That is correct. Good job for finding your friends.
I'll give you a fun fact about Clyde McBride. So Clyde McBride is Lincoln, the main character of Loud House's best friend. And he is Nickelodeon's first character to have gay parents. He has 2 dads, and he has, I forget their names, but and they're an interracial couple, and Clyde is a black boy, and he has a black father and a white father. And the actually, strangely enough, both fathers are voiced by Wayne Brady. So there you go.
Both dads are Wayne Brady.
He voices both fathers. Harold and Gerald, I think, are their names in true cartoon fashion. But yeah.
Harold and Gerald. I think that for me just takes it to a whole new level. The rhyming names voiced by the same person. That's truly a transformative process.
That makes me want to watch it more.
Yeah.
It is a good show. It's objectively quite cute. So.
All right. Well, I think that means it's time for us to go ahead and move into our final round of the evening. Our scorekeeper is updating all the points from the mini game that we just did there, Find My Friends. So just give us a moment. Your scores will be updated and reflected, but we'll just keep our game trucking right along as we move into what we're calling the final round. Name the supporting character. So just as a heads up for everyone, before we jump into this round, this is going to be a picture round. So we're going to show you the supporting characters one at a time, and you'll have the duration of the timers that you're seeing on your end to figure out who that character is. So you won't have to guess all of them at once. We're just going to go one at a time. You'll have the duration of the timer to figure out who it is, and then we will move on to the next one, okay? All right, so we also just got the heads up that the bonus points from that last mini game are in. And just one more time as a reminder, please don't forget to hit that submit answer button as we go through this round just to make sure you can get your points. It's the final round. We want to know who's going to ultimately win. All right, so Kyle, are you ready to figure out who these characters are?
I am ready. I'm a little nervous, but I'm ready.
All right, I have full faith in you. I have full faith in everyone in the audience. I feel like this is going to shake up our standings a little bit. And here we go. All right, our first character who you need to tell us who they are. Name the supporting character.
Wow.
Do you know who that is? Can you tell us who this is? That was my attempt to make a Feeling Smart question song. It'll be on Spotify at the end of the week. Thank you.
They look upset or they look miffed? I'm not sure.
Okay. All right. So the timer is up on that one. So question number 1, the name supporting character. This is Smellerby. Did you get that one right, Kyle?
No.
It's okay. It's okay.
Saw the face, immediately could like hear the episode. No idea the name.
It's all right. This is the round they're supporting for a reason. Can you remember them? Anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Our second character. Name that supporting character. Who is this?
Well, I feel a little better now.
Right. I feel like this one will probably be, I think, a little bit better in terms of responses of how people will do.
Also, a very underrated episode that she is in.
Yeah, I agree. I think this one it's a fun one because this is where they do the bone reading, right?
Yeah, like the fortune telling and just
yes.
It's just a fun sort of like pseudoscience versus real science debate that's like buried in there. I love it.
It's so fun. All right, so the timer is up now here for question number 2. Kyle, do you remember who this lovely young face is?
I believe it is Meng.
Yes, that is correct. And 21% of our audience knew that this is Meng. Yes, she was a villager over near where Aang and them got their fortune read.
Yes, thank goodness.
All right, name that supporting character number 3. Of course, we had to make it a little challenging, And as a reminder, we're just coming in from our wonderful scorekeepers at the Trivia List. If you're noticing any sort of lag, make sure you just hit that refresh feed over on the site where you're playing, just so that way you can stay updated and get the full timer and time to respond. This one is a bit of a deep cut. She comes from the Legend of Korra. Do you remember this woman's name, Kyle?
I struck out.
All right. So this is actually Zuko's daughter, everyone. Her name is Izumi, and she is the fire, I guess, lordess? Fire leader of the Fire Nation in the Legend of Korra. So she pops up particularly during season 2, which I guess we've established, Kyle, you were not a fan of. So
yeah, I might have just skipped that one the second time. Yeah.
It looks like she'd be played by Frances McDormand. I don't know. That's what I see.
Wow.
You're not wrong.
I love that. Frances McDormand is not an Asian woman, so let's not have another Scarlett Johansson.
No.
Moving on. Number 4. All right. So moving on to number 4. Name this supporting character. I'm feeling good about this one. I'm feeling like people will know this. The Izumi one definitely shook some people up. There was not a lot that could get that one, but I feel like people know this face. Just dig deep inside.
Yeah. So far, this round is high highs and low lows.
All right. So our timer is up over for this particular one. So do you remember who it is, Kyle?
I believe this is Pema.
Yes, that is correct. This is Pema, another character from the Legend of Korra and the wife of Tenzin. So that's who this is. And it looks like 21% of people got it. So good. 1/5 of you all knew who this is. Yes, she is the wife of Lord Tenzin. So that's super fun. All right, let's keep it moving right along with this. Question number 5, name that supporting character.
This guy seems like he'd be a softie deep down.
that chiseled jawline is an illusion for the kind human being behind those eyes.
Mm-hmm. I'm just making up my own like background stories for these.
No, I love that. Considering you don't know these characters, please tell us who is this man?
He could be played by Jason Momoa, maybe. He probably has a daughter that he really dotes on, and he's just trying to protect a village. I don't know which village, but probably one.
Wow, Phoebe, your guesses tonight have been shockingly spot on. Yes, this man does have a daughter. Yes, he is a big softie, and yes, he is just trying to protect a village. So, wow, we got a little ESPN going on. But Kyle, do you remember this person's name?
This is Tone Rock, who is Cora's father.
And before we go on, so that is correct. His name is Tone Rock. 14% of you all got that. And I just want to shout out an answer that we got that was amazing. That said, "Ugh, this is Cora's hot dad."
I have a feeling I know who said that, and I think she's in my apartment.
I love that. Oh, also, just to address real quick, I'm just going to pull this up for everyone. For number 4, we had Mrs. Tinson. Committee, how do we feel? Should we let Mrs. Tinson count for the PIMA question?
Don't ask me. I'm just a guest.
Sure, yeah.
We're saying someone said no, so Mrs. Tinson does not count.
Just like Tonrak, I'm a big softie, but yeah, we probably shouldn't.
All right. Well, it is named that supporting character. All right. So we'll keep going right along to the end of this round. So now we're on to name that supporting character number 6. Who is this lovely face that we are seeing in front of us?
She looks like she's from a flashback, like she's from a really haunted past that someone tries to not remember. And
come through cinema studies, looking at the lighting and the character design to be like, I can tell you everything about this woman.
Yeah. What is this, a soft filter? Shadows from both sides? Yeah, this is trouble.
We love it. We love how, that film school just comes out every once in a while and you're like, I don't know anything, but I can tell you everything. All right, so the timer has finished on this one. So for name that supporting character number 6, this is... That was your cue, guys. But that was Ursa. That is Ursa. For those of you who don't know, Ursa is the mother of Zuko, who is one of the main trash bags of Avatar. So
there it is.
There it is. Yeah. So we did see that 3 teams out there did say that it was Zuko's mom. And I think if we want to go ahead and give those teams points, for that, I think we can let that one count, specifically because while she's not often referred to by her name during the series, and we mostly know her as my mother, said by Prince Zuko over again. So I think we can absolutely let those count, because we know that her real name is Ursa for those of us that are a little too close to the show, like myself. All right, so we'll keep going then. And now we are on name that supporting character number 7.
Yeah.
He looks like a mentor figure. He's really going to push your buttons, but like you're going to be the stronger and better for it.
I hate you coming in and just like knowing who the characters are.
I hope I spelled it right.
Well, I think spelling, that is one thing we forgot to mention. Spelling, we're flexible on, so get it as close as we can. Yeah. As long as it's, you don't say that it's circle when the answer is square. That doesn't work for us. But also, we got a little feedback here from Oh Gosh Tosh for anyone who's curious. Yes, for the last one, if you want to know a little bit more about Zuko's mother, there are a series of graphic novels in the Avatar universe where you can learn a little bit more about her, since, correct, as Phoebe guessed, she does primarily show up in flashbacks. We're also hearing that for a lot of people, it's the wrinkles, the solid jaw, he's aged, he knows things. So Phoebe, they're coming for you in your guessing abilities.
Yeah.
All right, so let's reveal. The timer is up for question 7. This character's name, I will most likely pronounce it wrong, and I do apologize to everyone, but I believe it's pronounced Piandao. He is a mentor to one of the characters in the show, teaching him how to be an excellent sword fighter. So Phoebe, you are spot on with that.
Lando Calrissian's a great bad guest.
Yes, Lando Calrissian and Cabbage Man were wrong answers, but I love it. Whoever put Cabbage Man, I want you to know that you get a point in my heart. Can't give you one for the game. You do get one in my heart. For sure. All right, and so then for our last question of this round, name that supporting character. Tell us who is this. This, I please y'all, I want 100% accuracy on this one. It was the very last one. I wanted just, for folks to know.
I was going to say, this is the one that I would probably dress up as for Halloween.
You would dress up as this character for Halloween, Phoebe?
I have no idea. I don't know. She just seems relatable. Her costume looks easy enough.
Okay. All right. She is relatable to some degrees, and she is she does have a nice costume.
There is no war in Ba Sing Se.
Yes. All right. So the timer is up on this one. And like Kyle just said, there is no war in Ba Sing Se, brought to you by your wonderful hostess and tour guide. Kyle, who is this lovely woman?
I believe it's Judy.
Yes, this is Judy. She worked for the Earth King, and she wants you to know that there is no war in Ba Sing Se. And I am so shocked and sad. Only 14% of people knew that answer. We are just, we wanted to try. We wanted to try a little bit to see how everyone would do there. But that does bring us to the end of our fourth round. That was our final question. That was our final round. We want to thank you guys so much, everyone, for being here and seeing and playing along with us for Avatar. Kyle, why don't you go ahead and tell us what our top 5 teams were for this evening?
Oh, okay. Virtual drum roll, everyone. In 5th place for Team Kyle, thank you very much, is Love You, Kyle. Oh, wow. With so much adoration, but 5th place with 18 points.
Wow, I love that.
In 4th place with 19 points is Piper.Fluff for Team Phoebe, representing.
Woo!
And then I guess me for Team Kyle is in 3rd place with 20.
Not
bad for a show. Not bad. And then we have a tie for 1st from both Team Phil and Team Phoebe. A little bit of drama here. Team AJ and Maybe She's Born With It tied with 26 points apiece for 1st place. I throw to you guys for the tiebreaker. I don't know what we do here.
That is amazing. That is amazing. Wow, I was not expecting for us to have it tied up here at the end. That's shocking, but because here at Feeling Smart, we love everyone and we believe that everyone's a winner. Both of you get to take home 1st place tonight, so that's magical. Thank you so much, Maybe She's Born With It and Team AJ. Team AJ, you came from behind and you showed Team Phil love, so thank you for that one. But Kyle, we want to thank you so much for being here for another amazing episode of Feeling Smart. We're so thankful for you. As a reminder for everyone, you can check out Kyle's shows. So we have Tuned In, which is available on Paramount Plus and also on YouTube. But then you can also catch him as the host of the Four Nations Forums, also on YouTube, particularly the Avatar: The Last Airbender channel. I'm a guest in episode 3, so you should definitely go and check out that one. But Kyle, anything you want to say before we close out?
Just thank you guys for having me. This was super fun. I love this format of doing things. It's a great way to get to know people and to play some fun trivia. And if I can do a shameless final plug for one other thing we did a show called SpongeBob DocuPants where we take SpongeBob episodes and recut them like really serious 60 minutes documentaries, also on Paramount Plus, Amazon Prime, find it on wherever. Highly recommend. It'll make you laugh. Have a drink. That's all I got. Thank you both so much for having me.
Thank you so much for being here, Kyle. We will see you later.
Yeah.
All right, Phoebe.
This was both wonderful and horrific for my team, or for myself. My teams did great, but this was a lot of fun. I need to tune in. If anyone has a Paramount Plus account, holla.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. And so, yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for playing. One final thing before you go. We are putting it up just so you know, the Trivia List shows. These are all brought to you for free. We love that you have a place to come hang out, play some games with us on a Thursday evening. But if anyone does feel comfortable, you can throw a little bit of a donation to help the games keep going, to help us as the host, and to sort of help the network keep growing. but we are so grateful and thankful for you all for being here. Yes, it was so much fun. We hope to see you next Thursday. That'll be Thursday, May 27th for another episode of Feeling Smart. That one is going to be all about wonderful things within the world of film and television. And we are super excited because joining us will be director of the indie film Milkwater, starring Molly Bernard of Younger, for anyone who is a fan of that show. So please come back, check us out next week when we get to hang out with the director. We'll get to see some clips of the movie, and it'll be a great time. But until then, I'm Phil.
I'm Phoebe.
And this has been Feeling Smart. Thank you all so much, and we'll see you next Thursday. Bye, everyone.
Bye.